In this video, we will create this app. We have here the map of UK. We have the states of the UK. For example, if I click on the point on England, I get a photo from the England. If I click on the photo, it disappears. Here in Scotland, if I click on the point on Scotland, I get a photo from Scotland. If I click on the photo, it disappears. Same thing for Ireland. If I click on the point on Ireland, I get a photo from Ireland. If I click on the photo, it disappears. Same thing for Wales. If I click on the point on Wales, I get a photo from Wales. If I click again on the photo, it disappears. It's a fun way to know the states of the UK. Let's create this small app. Open a new project in MIT App Inventor. Let's name it Now UK Cities. By the way, you can use this app called Memo Play. It's an Android emulator in order to see your apps in live and test your app. Okay, you can test your app using a physical mobile app, or you can use an emulator like this one. It's a great one, Memo Play. You can download it and use it as an emulator to test your app. Okay, this is our fresh new project. Let's add first a layout. From the layout, let's add a vertical arrangement. Let's set it center and fill parent. From the properties of this vertical arrangement, then we will add a canvas. The canvas is in the category drawing and animation. Let's drag a canvas. Let's change its height to 300 and its width to 500 pixel. Let's choose as a background image. Let's upload our images before. We will upload our images. I downloaded some images. This is the UK map. Let's upload also an image of England, from England, an image from Ireland, and I will upload also an image from Scotland, and finally I will upload an image from Wales. This is the same thing that we saw in class, the same thing. It's a repetitive task to add our media to our project. Nice, our photo now are in the project. Let's continue. I will add now from the background of the canvas, I will add UK map as a background image. You see here you have the background, the UK map as a background of our app. Nice. Let's now add 3 bullets or 4 bullets. Here from the drawing animation, we have ball, one for Scotland. Let's set the radius to 10. Another one for Ireland. Let's set the radius to 10. Third one on England. Let's set also the radius to 10. And the last one for Wales. And set the radius to 10 also. Let's add now 4 images. Image sprite 1 for Scotland. Let's set the height to 200. The width 200. And the picture Scotland .jpg. Okay, let's rename it image Scotland, that we can distinguish it in the coding after that. Okay, let's add another sprite for Ireland. Let's rename it Sprite Ireland. For the properties, let's set the 200 for the height and width. For the images, let's select island. Let's add another sprite for Wales. Let's rename it Wales, image Wales. For the properties, same thing, 200 by 200, height and width, and the image, let's select Wales. And the last one, okay, last one will be England. I will drag an image sprite for England. Let's rename it first, England. Okay, for the height and width, 200. And from the images, england.jpg, okay. And you have an image from England, okay. Let's also rename the balls that we know. You see here the images are in front of the app. Let's set them to visible to now that we can see the background. Then we will manipulate that we will set some settings using the code after that. Nice. Now let's rename the ball. This one for Scotland, let's rename it Ball Scotland. The second one for Ireland, let's rename it Ireland, Ball Ireland. This is better. Also, let's fix this. Ball underscore Scotland, it's better. Same thing, we will rename this one. It's for England. Let's rename it underscore England. And this one, let's rename it underscore Wales. Okay. Now we are done with the design. Let's go now to the fun part, which is coding. Go here to blocks, and let's initialize our screen. Go here on the left to screen and choose when screen 1 initialize. Let's initialize that the photos here in our screen first doesn't appear. We want them to hide all the images. Our images here, we want to hide them. We don't want to see them by code. How we will do that? We will go here to the image and search for the visible option. Set. Yes, this one. Set image Scotland visible to false. We don't want to see the images in when we launch the app. Okay. The same thing for the other 3 images. For image England, for image, let's duplicate for Ireland, and also for Wales. We don't want to see any of these images at first. Okay. We want them to be invisible. Now let's begin by programming our balls here. When I touch the ball or I click the ball, I will show an image. Let's begin by the first one, Scotland. Let's search, for example, for touchdown option. When I touch this ball, touch down, I will show up an image from Scotland. Let's go to Scotland here. Where is Scotland? And set visible. We can duplicate from here. It's easier. And I will choose here true, not false. I will show the image from England. The same thing here. I will duplicate all this block, and I will change also only the options here. For the Wales, I will show up the Wales image, duplicate all the block. Now for the ball England, I will show the image England. And finally, I think Ireland. Okay, I will show up the image of Ireland. Now we are done with the click on the ball. Now when an image appear, I want when I touch it, it disappear. Okay, I will go to the image. I will choose touched, this option, touched. When the image is touched, what we want, for example here for Scotland, I will duplicate this code. And I want this image Scotland, to be false. I will to hide it, okay? And let's duplicate this block. The same thing for other images. For this is Scotland, for England, I want the image to disappear. Also for the two others, let's duplicate the code to move rapidly. Now for Wales. And last one, I think it's Ireland. Let's duplicate and let's change to Ireland. And we are done with our code. Nice. We finished our code. Now our app is ready. You can use the AI companion, or you can use your physical device with the USB to test the app, or you can build it. Okay. And you can use here, for example, Memo to test your app. After downloading the APK, you have this option here in Momo Play, and you search where is your app. You click it and you open. I already installed it, and you will get your app running on Memo Play. Okay, this is how you can test your app using an Android emulator. Okay, see you in next video.